We finally made it.
There's your microphone.
We're back again.
Microphone's on.
The microphone is on. So, yes, okay. Now you can hear me.
Yes.
Welcome back, everybody, to Mike Jones Draws. Happy Sunday. I'm Mike Jones, and the Jacoboon here with me. Hey, say hey, Jake.
Hello, Internet.
And we're here to do some more drawing, as we always do. We're pretty much creatures of habit in that sense. And we missed you last week, and we're sorry about that.
It's my fault.
Oh, I wouldn't say. Yes, I guess we could say it's your fault.
It's
However,
my body's fault.
Jacoboon, our Jacoboon, had a little bout with a bug, and
Not the COVID, don't
unfortunately couldn't make it last week, so we had to cancel out on him. We apologize.
No Delta variant. It's okay.
Being here on Sunday is very important to both of us, and we'll try to keep him in good health if we can.
Man, every day above ground is a good day, right?
It's a blessing. That's right. Well, let's recap for those of you, anyone saying hello to everybody before we begin. We missed you, and whoever's out there, please say hello. I'll give you a quick recap of where we were 2 weeks ago. We finished.
Can I butt in real quick though? I specifically want to say Nick because he did try to call and check on me last week when I was
Nick?
dead to the world. Yes.
Yeah, I told him you weren't feeling well.
And I ignored him as well as everybody else. And I just want to shout out right now, Nick.
Look,
I didn't mean to ignore you, but I'm back.
It's wonderful that you bring
Thank
that
you for
up
checking on me.
because I had the same conversation with him. Exactly. I told him, and I love you, son, but he knows, and he didn't take it personal, that for like 2 days I didn't take phone calls either.
Yeah.
I didn't take any phone calls. I didn't answer the door. I was really incredibly antisocial. And because I needed to, re-energize, Sometimes you work really hard and you get tired and you lose a little bit of your oomph, getting along in years and so forth. But sometimes you just need to have some alone time, and that's me. I'm very much a loner in that sense. I have no problem with my own company, and I just had to get away from anybody and everybody for a little while and then decompress. And now I feel like $1 million. I'm ready to go back to the grind and deal with the day-to-day frustrations of everyday living, as we all do, and draw some pictures. So last week we finished up Secret Squirrel, which is one of our favorite Hanna-Barbera characters from the 1960s. We did a little color job on him, and that didn't turn out too bad. And right after that, we drew, before we left you the last time, we drew up a conceptual drawing of Courage, the Cowardly Dog, who is a classic cartoon character from the 1990s that many of you probably remember. And we're going to ink him up today, and we're going to color him. And after that, hopefully we can get to another character that I've been wanting to do for some time, the Mighty Hercules. We'll get back to that later on. Right now, I need 30 seconds, and we're going to start inking this
30 seconds
wonderful
on the
paper.
clock.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Cross reference.
There you go, man.
Cross reference.
Dude, I'm here for you, bro.
Yeah.
Make it happen. Okay.
We're back. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get started with this bad boy. We started last week I had drawn these characters and the little house around them, and a friend of mine suggested that I should put something in the distance that Courage here was actually afraid of. So I sketched up a little monster who's scratching a fence or the tree, and I may change that before it's over. I'm not really necessarily pleased with the character, but we'll get started with this anyway. It was kind of a good idea to have him something out there that he's looking at that he's scared of, you know.
It does make sense, yes. All right, so we got some.
So we'll see who's coming on board today. I'm sure we'll have a little bit of visitation. I hope we do.
I always hope we do too, Mike.
No one's here yet.
Just chatting.
Should send a message to the one dude who always comes in. What's his name? Mela?
Man, he may or may not show up, man. I'm not gonna hunt people down. They'll show up if they want to, you know.
That's it. In any event, another drawing gets produced. Adding to the repertoire.
Yeah, no, I know all about the Ethereum.
Another thing that might benefit you, Mike, is looking into doing an ETF.
Looking into what?
You can sell digital art and get crypto.
We've already got
Yeah, well-
set up. I've already got that set up for you. You should go buy one for us.
Yeah.
Here's my, I put all my cryptos into Binance. Okay, and that's what it's at right now. And then I have Stoic here, which is a little bit behind. Oh no, it caught up. Stoic manages it for me. Stoic buys and sells it for me.
Let me
We'll set that up. You need to get on the Pi network as well.
I know I did what I was just talking about is for helping Mike out with the here to go.
It's set up. I can show it to you. We got the same art that we have in the store. I have as NFTs available for sale.
Here you go, Mike.
0.25 Ethereum a piece per original.
It's just like a new way to sell your art, right, Mike?
Now we thought about coming up with little trading cards for the NFTs, like sticker book style shit.
The NFTs. Whatever, is that right? That's what they're called, right? NFTs?
Non-fungible
Well, I,
tokens.
remember I was telling you about doing those series of cards based on the Scarlet Mutton characters, and doing like going from the original drawings I made of each character and making a little card of the character and putting them out as NFTs, and just whatever happens. If they, I think a cool set of trading cards would be kind of a neat thing based on this. It's a great way to
Right.
merchandise the character.
But a whole collection that you can collect.
Yeah, you collect them. Like,
Yes, exactly.
You try to complete the whole collection.
Yes, exactly.
You can trade them for the ones you don't have because they're not all equally as common,
they're like baseball cards.
like baseball cards.
Or any kind of bubblegum
Any
cards.
kind of collectible card.
Man, back when I was a kid, the non-sports cards were just as tradable as.
They're like Pokemon.
And it had Batman cards, had every character imaginable from television
Yeah.
was made into a bubblegum card series.
Collect the whole series.
You know, and I just want to create my own. I mean, I don't, you know, if they don't like it, they don't like it. But I like it. I like having a collection of bubblegum cards. I'll send them to my grandchildren.
There's only 1,000 of these in the world. Well, there's only 500 of these in the world.
Well, that's pretty much it, man, you know?
Yeah.
What would you give to get your hands on one? That whole idea. Yeah, you can search Mike Jones Draws on OpenSea.
There you go, man.
OpenSEA. And you'll find his originals for sale for the low price of 0.25 quarter of a damn.
And if you don't like what you see on my site, because we haven't got that many pieces on the site right now, you can always request a drawing that you'd like to see me do for yourself. Anything you want, personal, whatever. You make a request and we'll talk about it. Contact me on my website, MikeJonesDraws.com. And anyway, you can look at my work, and you can also get the link to go to the store and see what we have for sale. We have a lot of products for sale. But we're adding to the selection of artwork to go on those products all the time. So you have to check it periodically. That way you'll keep up to date with all the new and latest artwork that I'm posting. Isn't that right, Jacob?
That's it. I'm hungry. I hate on the way over here. I'm already hungry. I've got a bunch of drinks. This is good courage music.
I like this music. It's working for me.
L's here.
Who?
Yeah, you'll have to read this one.
Thank you, Al. I can't believe you came by. That's really wonderful. Groeten uit Amerika.
Yeah.
Dit is mijn moeder's vriend.
Hello, L.
My mother's friend from Holland.
Very good. Nice
Thank
to
you
see
for stopping by. Thank you. We're just in the middle of this. It's not finished yet. This is what we did a couple weeks ago. And this is what we did last week, Al. I wish some of my family members would come and check out what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of stuff.
Isn't that what's happening right now?
And there's Inspector Gadget.
right.
Inspector Gadget. Yeah. And Capitan America. Yeah. And Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. Gevaarmuis heet die. Hij heet uit Engeland. Ja. Thank you for coming by. Love you. Ik hoop alles goed is met iedereen. Wij zullen komen visiten. Dat kan ik beloven. Dank u wel. We houden van je. Voor mijn moeder. She still with us?
I mean,
She might be.
It, yeah. Don't worry. It's not like a phone call. Do they have Courage and Cowardly Dog in Holland?
Do what?
Do they? I mean, I'm sure they do, but
Do what?
saying I wonder if they have like Courage the Cowardly Dog. They could Saturday
I
morning
don't
cartoon in
know.
Holland.
I don't know if they. I mean, they have a lot of things that we've had here.
When I was
They usually get American cartoons. They're like a year or two behind in what we have here that they get to see.
when I was in Germany, they had SpongeBob on in German.
Love you, baby. De groeten en kussen aan iedereen die je langskomt. Ik vind het hartstikke leuk dat je langskomt. Ik wil graag visiten. Zal ik ook doen. Als ik kan. Veel liefste aan iedereen. Ik ben blij dat je mijn werk leuk vindt. Dank u wel.
You said you had some pretzels? Can I get a handful? I'm sorry, man. That's a core. That's our core.
Ik hoop dat je elke week komt.
So I've been eating a lot of soup lately, right?
Have you?
Yeah, I'm totally craving some soup.
Soup is awesome. I got a couple of cans that I bought this morning.
Oh, do you now?
Oh yeah, I always have soup in the house. I love chicken noodle soup and vegetable beef soup.
Oh, buddy.
I also have, for emergencies, I have ramen noodles.
No, you can keep your ramens. I'll take you up on the vegetable beef, though. I think for sure.
You will, huh? All right.
You don't mind?
No, I don't mind. It's 50 cents.
50 cents.
That's all I paid for it.
Right.
That's what I eat when I don't feel like cooking, and when I haven't got time to cook. And
It's not very filling, but it's.
oh, I think it is if you have crackers with it and all that. Yeah, sure. It can be filling. I have bread with it or with toast or whatever.
Where they went, Jake?
That's a shame. That's a damn crying shame, right?
I think I might have left them.
I talked Mike into a can of vegetable beef.
Folks, I'll be right back. 30 seconds. I'm gonna make spaghetti. Well, I thought I was back. Just give me a second.
Everything good in here, Mike?
Hmm?
Yeah, okay. See, the music stopped. What happened there?
What's that?
I see the music stopped.
Because I don't know. Why did it stop?
I guess it ran out. Time for another. Beats and bloops.
I don't know. For anybody that's listening, I had a really interesting movie going experience this morning. Not movie going. Watching television. I was watching Turner Classic Movies, and I saw some films that I'd heard a lot about that I never got to see before. They were films made in the 30s and 40s by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer films with Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland together, and they did a lot of the Andy Hardy film series. For those of you who don't know what that is, that was a film series that sort of predated the idea of a TV series about a family played by the same people in every series of films, before the days of TV. And it was a very successful film series about a family and about a guy named Andy Hardy, played by Mickey Rooney, and really a wonderful actor. And he played the all-American hometown boy who always got advice from his wise father, played by Lewis Stone. It's a really good series. I had never got a chance to see it. I'd heard all about it, and I saw a couple this morning, and they were charming, very charming films. If only life was like that again today, but it'll never be like that. I don't think it was really like that ever, but it was a predecessor to, say, something like Leave It to Beaver or some show with homespun values, like Andy Griffith or something. But it was a heartwarming and humorous, and I really thought that all the players in it were just engaging, and Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland are just legendary talents, and I can't overstate how talented those two youngsters were back in the day. And I can see why those films were very popular. Anyway, I didn't mean to digress. We're trying to get this Courage the Cowardly Dog picture going here.
Thanks for the soup, Mike.
Huh?
Thanks for the soup, Mike.
Oh, you're welcome.
Michael Martinez. Hope you're having a wonderful day, Mike.
I am having a good day today, actually. I'm glad we're back on the air after a week's absence, and I'd like people to think they can count on us just being there every week, if we can. But things happen. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yes, the soup is helping. Thank you.
There's nothing like a good meal
It's like soul
to
food.
get things back in, get your body back in the swing of it.
Johnny Bravo. Hoo-ha! That was Johnny Bravo. That was Seth MacFarlane, right? Like,
I don't remember who created Johnny Bravo.
I'm pretty sure that's Seth
I watched it
MacFarlane.
though.
Pretty sure that's Family Guy guy.
Is it? We'd have to look that up to be sure.
Where's my phone? Alright,
Johnny
here.
Bravo would be a great one to do. Who's suggesting that?
That's Mike Martinez.
Oh, Michael. Hey, man.
Oh, you didn't know he
Mike.
was here? Yeah.
No, I didn't know Mike Martin. You never tell me anything.
I'm sorry. Nah, he says he loves his show.
Oh, he likes this show.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really glad that we picked a cartoon that you like, Mike. We're trying to jump around from decade to decade, trying to get a little something for everybody.
Hey, Google.
This was Sierra's suggestion,
Who
actually.
created Johnny Bravo?
Van Partible. According to Wikipedia,
Van Partible.
Johnny Bravo is an American animated television series created by Van Partible for cartoons.
All right, well there it is. Not Seth MacFarlane.
No.
Oh, who was that? I don't know.
Van Partible. I remember that name.
Maybe Seth MacFarlane has something to do with it. I don't know.
Seth MacFarlane has a lot to do with Family Guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up. Because I'm thinking of something, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, man, every week it's something different, right? And it's all decent. No shit. I'd have to go Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Bugs Bunny, and honestly, the old Disney cartoons, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, those are
Goofy.
all classic. I want to stay away from Walt Disney as much as possible, really.
But, okay, so the reason I say that is because Mike says my 3 favorite cartoons would have to be Courage the Cowardly Dog, Johnny Bravo, and Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy I would definitely do that one. I've done them before. I went and dug up a bunch of my drawings that I did 20, 30 years ago, man. I got a lot of really nice ink drawings of a lot of cartoon characters that I thought about doing again. I'm going to break them out and show you, but I'm going to be doing some more superhero characters from animation. There's just a lot of cartoons and characters that I'd really like to do, and as well as doing what you guys asked me to do. You know, but
Courage was always a treat, though. And anytime I saw it was coming on, I'd try not to miss it.
right on. I don't blame you. It's a good show.
I did like it.
It was very entertaining.
Cute and delightful, yet horrifying.
Very imaginative, I'd say. You know. We're going to have this inked in short order.
And I'm pretty sure Ren and Stimpy came on Nickelodeon, right? Or
I think so, yeah.
I think so, and yeah.
Beavis and Butthead I thought was interesting also. I mean, I didn't think it was great animation, but I thought it was interesting. Like South Park, it's not great animation, but the writing is superb.
Right.
Okay, I think we almost got this one whooped.
There's another quick strip. Quick strip. So, I just, of course. These are like valuable. You know, look at a pose of a person. Having it in your mental.
Oh, under the belt, Mike.
Huh?
He says, I'm not a fan of superheroes.
Who?
Mike Martinez.
He's not a fan of superheroes. Well, he's a fan more of like funny animal characters or just weird characters like Johnny Bravo and maybe Jimmy Neutron or some other character like that.
I think what he means is just something a little more imaginative.
Oh, I see. Something original. I mean, right now I'm just doing requests of actual characters.
The villains are the
I
only
love
one
the
that
gr-
makes sense, Mike.
Huh? The what?
He says, I've always been more attracted to the villains.
That's because of that lecherous spirit that you have, Mike. I mean, you're a villain at heart, man. God bless you. You're a good-natured villain. You're like Magneto.
Magneto.
Magneto. He has really good intentions, but he's going about it the wrong way. I'm just messing with you, Mike. You're a hell of a guy. I want to thank you for helping Sierra out this week. That was really nice of you to do, man. I owe you one. Sierra owes you more than one. Thank you again, man. That was really nice of you to go out of your way to help her. You're a good friend.
I've always thought so too. Don't let him call you Magneto.
Okay, I seem to have lost that reference picture I had.
Sorry. There you go, Mike. I wanted you to
All right, I think I'm about done with this thing. I think we got about where we want it.
Oh, thanks again for the soup, Mike. He says, keep up the great work, Mike. I watch as much as I can, but I'm here at work, so yeah, you know how that goes.
Who's that?
Mike Martinez!
Well, I know how it goes, Mike. You're at work, but it's nice of you to take the time to come by. Appreciate it, man.
Spawn. He says, if you're looking for...
Spawn, it would be fun to do, of course.
Yes.
Of course, that would be fun to do, but it's a more complicated drawing.
My Spawn took 9 hours.
I don't want to spend 5 hours on these drawings. I want to just do some cartoon characters that I can do. And then just as an aside, these are all just, as a lark, really. The other stuff that I want to do is my own stuff, and I just didn't want to force people to watch that every week. I wanted to give them something else to see that they might be familiar with.
Hey, Cardstone Man.
I knew it wouldn't be long.
Things are
How's it going, buddy?
back together in full swing, sir.
We're back. We had a little bit of a problem. Jacob wasn't feeling well last week, so we had to take the week off. But we're back. How you doing? Hope all is well. Just inking up this Courage, the Cowardly Dog. Throw a little color on it, and then after that, we're gonna try and get to a sketch of the Mighty Hercules. Not the Marvel Hercules, but the Hercules from the 1960s. I took your advice, by the way, Scotty, and added something for a Courage to be scared of out here in the yard.
So, he says he's having a Dos Equis and watching Mannix. He says it's Mike Connor's birthday.
Oh, is it really? Yeah, Mike Connors hasn't been gone that long. I mean, I think he was like 90, 91 or something, or 89 when he died. He lived a pretty long life. He's Mannix was always cool, man. Mannix was one of the great TV detectives for sure. And I know you love it. That was one of the series that you had to have in box set. Because it's a great series. I think I've got about, 49 or 50 semi-watchable episodes that I got that are kind of butchered up from TV Land or whatever. But I watch it from now and then because I really like Mike Connors and Gail Fisher. One of these days I'll get back to doing some more TV portraits and stuff like that, but those take time too. And I got to finish that comic book of mine. I know I keep talking about it, but it'll get done. I got quite a bit done on it already, really. Just I keep adding more. I'm like crazy into the story now, and want all the details to be perfect. I've been watching a lot of I Dream of Jeannie lately.
Oh, nice. Thanks for watching that.
I got all the episodes on a box set about a couple months ago, and I finally started watching, and I love it. I watch it like one or two every other night, for sure. Just going through them. Yeah, pretty much everything that I ever wanted from my collection into the computer, though, which is really cool. So, pretty much done with that, unless I run across an occasional gem or something I just don't have that I wanted, that I didn't know I wanted. You know how that goes. But I think, for the most part, the collection's pretty good. I was watching some Rebel last night, and I watched a little bit of Peter Gunn, which I think is a great show. And there was one other. Oh, I watched some Tombstone Territory, which is a really cool Western, one of my favorites. Oh yeah, Bill Daly is great. Bill Daly as Roger Healy is a real hoot. Of course, I liked him on Bob Newhart too, as the weirdo airline captain or navigator or whatever he was. Howard. He played a guy named Howard. Yeah, he plays Major Roger Healy in I Dream of Jeannie, who secretly would like to steal Jeannie away from her master, played by Larry Hagman.
Mike.
Yeah, I've been hanging out at Mother's, man. Mother's, that's where Peter Gunn hangs out. Mother's, that's a nice little jazz club he hangs out at, where his beautiful girlfriend Lola Albright, Edie, sings at this club, and he's makes out with her in the back. He comes down there and watches her sing. She always sings a song, sort of like Connie Stevens did in Hawaiian Eyes. She sang a song in every episode. And then they sneak out back. He gets a couple kisses out before he goes back out and hunts the bad guys down. Yeah. Yeah, I watched one last night. Yeah, it's an awesome show, and I just love that theme song. That's a super classic theme song for detective shows. Anybody would recognize it immediately if they heard it. So, yes, sir. Got a really cool show not long ago that I had heard of, but that Kenny got with Charles Bronson. It was a cool show called Man with the Camera. I got to about 29 episodes of that, and that's actually a very good show with some good guest stars too. And another show called Mr. Lucky, which is sort of a companion show to Peter Gunn, because it was done by the same people. Blake Edwards and Henry Mancini did the music for that too. And it was a sort of a sister show. It lasted about 34 episodes. I got that, and there's another one that was really cool called Johnny Staccato. It's unusual in the fact that the actor who plays Johnny Staccato is Nick Cassavetes. Is that his name? Nick Cassavetes? The guy that played Franco in The Dirty Dozen. And he stole that movie as Victor Franco. Ross Martin is in Mr. Lucky. Ross Martin plays Adamo, his trusted right-hand assistant. That was a good 5 years or so, or 6, before the Wild Wild West. Yep. He's great in the show. He is the comedy relief, man. Ross Martin was a super talented guy, man. Be back in 30 seconds. Okay, so we got get rid of these old drawings here. And stash them here somewhere. Okay. All right. I'm about ready to throw some color on this. Get rid of these pencil lines. All right. Well, where do we begin with this one? Let's see. That's just right? That's just for me to see?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Mike.
Thank you.
I need some Reese's Cups now.
Yeah, that music is actually pretty good. I like it, man.
Yeah,
it seems to be getting me in the mood.
I get a good variety in there, and it's stuff you've never heard of. And it's not all...
It's kind of weird. I like it.
Yeah. We're on a mellow kick right now, but
Mellow, but steady.
we'll switch it up.
All right, there we got our inks. We're ready to throw some color on this. We haven't got that much time invested in this yet, have we?
I don't know. I don't know.
But courage isn't like got no color to him much. He's kind of like a light pink,
Yeah, like a purplish.
real light pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, lavender.
Did you say lavender? I would say like super light pink. Super light lavender if it is lavender. It's more like.
Like pinky, like a baby mouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Would you hand me a couple sheets of paper, Brian? Thank you. Okay, that's kind of a rich pink. That's kind of like what goes in here. And a brown.
Look, my big claim showed up. Big claim just showed up. So now it's all here. So now it's all here for my little robot to do whatever it wants to. I transferred that from Coinbase to you. I'm gonna sell off this stuff.
Man, what color is that? It's a weird purplish color.
Broadband.
Hmm.
It's at a loss, but I'm just gonna get it.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta do
It's half of what it was, but I'll take half before it goes to nothing.
it. So it all depends on how you look at it. You know? You're willing to hold it, sometimes it pays
If it shows life, I can get back in.
It's crazy.
Good.
Hmm. Nope. Okay, we're going with this. Going with this, I guess.
Recommend trying five
It's in my library. Like I said, I did a release and I did love it.
the first main story, the first 50 levels. But the game doesn't even get you into like after level 50. Because after level 50, they give you into the game. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, level
But they left all the old content in. I gotcha. So they didn't revamp it? It's like Wizard of Oz. You just
It's like playing WoW, and all of a sudden you're like jumping into it. It's just jumping into it.
hello, Mandy.
Hey, Mandy. We're doing a little Courage the Cowardly Dog today. Put a little color on it.
It's good.
How you doing? Happy Sunday.
We missed last week, but that was due to I was terribly violently ill. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm still terribly violently ill
You were ill.
in the
That's what
head.
you were looking for. No, there's nothing we can do about that.
But all is
Some
well.
Pepto-Bismol for your stomach, Mike.
Exactly. Just a whole lot of soda.
Bicarbonate of soda. Okay, let's see what we got.
All is well now, though, Mandy. It's good. No, it was not COVID. Everybody asks.
No, everybody thinks anytime anybody gets sick anymore, it's COVID.
Yeah.
You know? What are you dying of? I'm COVID. COVID, of course. Pink. Pink or peach? I'd say pink more. More of a pinkish color. But that's awfully light. There it is. That's the one. I think that's the one. Very light, though. Yeah, that's the one. Very, very, very light. Might throw a little darker pink into it after I get the initial pink on there. Shade him up a little bit more.
So yeah, back to drawing more as many
Yeah, we-
cartoon characters as we possibly can.
I'm gonna have this one done in a little while, and then we're gonna start another one. Mm-hmm.
Mike Martinez back.
Mike Martinez, what's up, buddy?
Says another suggestion. Scooby Doo, where are you?
Of course. That's already been suggested, and we definitely plan on giving Scooby and the gang their time in the sun, because they're very popular with many generations of
With
people.
the broken down mystery machine.
The Mystery Machine and Shaggy and Freddy and Velma and I forgot the other one's name. What was the other one's name? The girl.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there were 5 of them. Or
Daphne.
Daphne, right? Daphne. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there it is, right there. I think that's the one I want. Yeah, that's the one I want.
So, aside from last week, just me not even being here, the week before that, the software, like I said, it wouldn't broadcast on Facebook, remember? So
Yeah, I
it's really,
remember.
it's been 2 weeks off of Facebook.
It's still not doing Facebook right now?
No, I fixed it. It's fixed
Oh,
now.
oh,
Like I
okay.
said, it needed a description with the title.
Right, I remember you telling me that earlier.
The new version of Scooby-Doo sucks, though.
Well, there have been a lot of different versions of Scooby-Doo since the first series came out. Yeah, there was Scrappy Doo. Remember that? There was, the 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo, the Scooby Doo mystery movies.
The best thing about Scooby Doo was guest
He
stars.
just keeps coming back. Well, that came a little, like I said, that came a little bit later. They had people like Don Knotts and not Abbott and Costello, but Laurel and Hardy and Batman and Robin and weird people guest starring on the show. Phyllis Diller actually was an animated guest star. Vincent Price was, I think, also a lot, some of the famous
Harlem
people.
Globetrotters. Come
Yes.
on, man.
Yes,
The list goes on.
Yes, they met the Harlem Globetrotters. Yes, they did. So did Gilligan's Island, though,
Oh, true.
All right, where are we going with from here now? I think we're gonna have a really light shade of brown.
It's like a chewed up piece of bubble gum, huh, Mike?
What?
He says the more they remake it, the worse it gets.
It's just, I don't know. I thought that it was a really cool concept when it first came out, and it was great Saturday morning fare. But they just, of course, they just gonna milked it to the point where,
It
just
got
like
sour.
just like Fred Flintstone participating in the Laugh Olympics.
Yeah.
If you remember that,
Yeah.
that was just an excuse to put all the characters back on, in some fashion where you could show all the characters. But anyway, people that grew up at that time when those shows were on, the rehashes, the rehash programs, not the originals. That's all they got to go by. That's what they remember. It's like people who don't know anything about Space Ghost, but they know all about Space Ghost Coast to Coast, okay?
Sure.
Because that's what they saw. They never saw the original Space Ghost series. And Zorak and Brack and guys like that are just a source of amusement for them, okay?
Space Ghost Coast, I was a big fan of Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
A lot of people liked it. It was, it was a great send-up, but I don't know. I think that it would have been kind of cool if everybody had sort of an appreciation of the original series.
Zorak got on my nerves. It was okay. Space Ghost was okay, but Brack, oh man, Brack,
Didn't they make a show called The Brack Show?
he cracked me up, man.
Yeah, Brack. Brack's awesome. Yeah, they had the Brack show.
The Brack Show.
I just want to say bad choice on green grass there for Courage.
Why?
Because they always live in like a yellow, it's just dirt. They always just have dirt.
Yeah, well, I don't, I should have known that, but I can,
Now he's got
I can
grass.
throw some brown in it.
Yeah, you definitely should. I got caught up in Space Ghost.
You got a call for Space Ghost?
No, I got caught up in Space Ghost. I didn't realize you were.
Well,
Yeah.
don't get me on these kinds of details, man, because I'm really not
Well,
that
you
familiar with this program.
Okay, well,
I should have watched some episodes of
I
it.
had to interject, man. I had to. I think Mike knows what I'm saying. Yeah, like they live in Arizona or something. Or,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't know. It's just always, it's like a
Always
desert.
bleak and barren.
Always, it's just, yeah.
Okay,
it's-
well, and that's okay. We're just gonna have to live with that mistake right now, fortunately.
I'm okay with it, Mike. It'll be quite alright.
I'm sorry about that unfortunate error.
The middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's where they live.
The middle of nowhere, okay. Officially, that's where they live, the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
Which I wasn't gonna say anything about the tree, but I had to say something about the
Is
grass.
there something about the tree that you don't
I've
like?
never seen a tree in that show either.
No tree. It's
It's okay.
a pretty gnarly tree.
It is.
After all, this is just a cartoon drawing, and they can't all be like the last one was. The last one was good, I thought. The coloring of it came out pretty good. Okay, they're not terribly robust looking in their coloring. Let's go with the regular light. Yeah, he's really light. I'm just gonna color him my way.
Mike says they live in a shack like a house and literally nothing around them.
What a horrible lifestyle.
Well, yeah, you see. Well, welcome to Courage's life.
No wonder everything scares him. He lives in such a dull, bleak surroundings.
Right. It really is. It's kind of like Simon's cat or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, kind of all dogs are kind of like that.
Simon's Cat's a really cute, a cool little cartoon. That guy started out pretty much the way we did. He did kind of took it a step further. Just made a bunch of videos, and they caught on.
Like, you never know. Like, your dog's just barking his head off. You tell him to shut up, but you don't know. He could have just seen a flying winged creature stealing your corn.
Do they have crops on this farm, or do they have a farm or something on this show? Or they just live in this, like, really, like, Arizona arid, vacant,
Yeah. Yeah, that's
no
it.
vegetation type of place?
That's it.
Mm. Well, I'm sorry. I guess I changed that a little bit. But
Remember Dexter's Lab?
I love it. Yeah, I remember that.
Edie.
I would do that in a minute.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage. Is that what he said?
That was one of the episodes.
Omelette du fromage is an omelet with cheese.
Yeah, I know. I remember. I guess we remember.
Sierra thought I should do Jimmy Neutron. I don't know.
We're the kids of America.
I suppose it really matters that much. Which character we do.
Just do them all right now.
I do as many as many as we can think of, you know.
It's the second time. Vanessa Griffith coming in with Johnny Bravo. So that's the second time it's come up today. So we
Well,
kind of
Johnny-
have to do Johnny Bravo.
Well, let's just get him on the board for next week. Then after we do the Mighty Hercules,
Next
we're
week.
doing the Mighty Hercules first. Then we'll do Johnny Bravo.
Right, so he's already planning to do some Mighty Hercules after this. But after Mighty Hercules, Johnny Bravo.
Sure. Ugh. Yeah, he was cool. He was a cool character.
IR Baboon. Cow and Chicken. Two Stupid Dogs.
Cat Dog, I was told, would be a good one to do. That'd be an easy one to do, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Freakazoid. Powerpuff Girls.
Freakazoid is cool. He's more of a superhero type. I like, Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah,
Absolutely, absolutely.
We're on the Cartoon Network kick here. Hey, Nick. Nice to see you,
You
man.
made it. Hope all your friends are watching too, Nick. How you doing, buddy? Hello, Joanna. Hello. Rue.
Hello, Vanessa. So I'm pulling up the list now. I'm adding all of it. Alright, Johnny Bravo, surprisingly, I thought was already on the list. He is not.
I thought he was too.
Johnny Bravo, he is now.
Okay.
We got Powerpuff Girls.
Powder Puff.
And Powder Puffs. IR
I
Baboon.
guess the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles need to get up there somewhere.
Cow and Chicken. Oh, they're up there.
Cow and Chicken.
Dexter's Lab.
Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah.
Ed.
Doug.
Eddie.
The Rugrats. There's a great many. Of your favorite, the Smurfs, which I can't stand. And I'm sure a lot of people would disagree with me on that as far as not liking the Smurfs, I'm sure.
Danny Phantom. I've never heard of Danny.
Danny Phantom's cool. I've seen him.
You stumped me there.
I've seen that before.
Alright. Johnny Bravo. We're going to give Vanessa credit for Johnny Bravo.
Works for me. Johnny Bravo's we'll do that then.
Alright. So let's see. Mike Martinez. Oh, damn it. So fucking annoying. IR Baboon, Cow and Chicken. Let's go with Stuntman. Alright, just so you all know, the list has been updated. And again, next week we will start Johnny Bravo.
No doubt. No doubt. We will research Johnny Bravo this week, and next week we'll have him on the boards as soon as we finish inking and coloring the Mighty Hercules.
Which so far has not taken more than just 2. You know, start, then finish. That's it.
It's been taking 2 broadcasts to start. Yeah, start and finish. But that's okay because we get it. You know, you get to start a new one.
I don't think Mighty Hercules will take too long, huh?
I don't think Mighty Hercules is going to take all that long. No, not the one I want to do now. There is another image of the Hercules in his cast of characters that I think I would really like to do, but it would be a little more complex, take a little bit longer because it's got a lot more characters. And there's some complicated lettering. His logo needs to really be there with him, I think.
Foamy the Freakadog, is that part of Freakazoid?
What's that?
Foamy the Freakadog?
I don't know. I'm not that familiar with Freakazoid. I've watched
Me neither.
Freakazoid.
Me neither.
I've watched it. I remember it. The guy could do anything. He was crazy. But I don't remember, all the. Well, you're right. That is an arid, pretty arid.
It's okay, Mike.
Landscape.
You've given Courage some color, which I'm sure he fondly longs for. Foamy. This Foamy the dog. Here's my dog, Foamy. Don't pet him. Mike says Courage after they finally move out of nowhere.
What's he do?
He's just commenting on your drawing. It's after they've moved out of the middle of nowhere into their new home.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that they did that.
He doesn't understand. Like, it's hard to explain to people that don't understand. Okay, Mike. He's commenting on your piece,
Yeah.
saying, LOL, it's like they moved out of the middle of nowhere.
I get that. So my problem is that I didn't realize that that's where they actually reside.
Oh, originally.
'Cause I haven't
right.
really watched too many episodes of it, and it's been a while
Yes.
since I've seen it.
Yes, okay.
So if I messed up a certain particular detail, we'll just chalk it up to they moved. Yeah. They moved.
Exactly. It's their vacation home in the middle of somewhere.
In the middle of somewhere.
Either way, you captured Courage, Eustace, and Muriel fantastically.
Well, thank you very much.
Maybe not their porch or their yard so much, but definitely the characters.
Not the yard, I know.
Man, time for some new music.
This is a cool way of sketching, man. You read and then you go to the very line. And you don't see the credit.
Right. Kind of tricks your own eye, tricks your own mind.
that, Mike?
What's that?
Sketching with like red ink and then going over it with black. Like this. Like sketch with red, but go
Yeah, I've done that. Absolutely. Okay, they're not gonna be. So that would be. What color would I make that? Gray. Oh, I know what I forgot.
Oh, wow, this is some.
Yeah, this is like some club beats here. Now this might be too intense.
What?
This music. We're gonna have to turn the lights off. Start pouring drinks.
Okay, we're going to be done with this in a few. And we're going to take 5 and come back and start sketching Hercules.
Alright, maybe Brazilian bass wasn't the best choice. I'm not feeling it. Just a little too dance party. Well, don't go in the basement. Let's see how "Don't Go in the Basement" sounds. Alright, bad choice. There we go.
Well, I want to give the background. I think I'm going to skip on this background color right now because it's going to take a little time to do it, and I want to get to the other drawing. We'll throw some background color, a solid kind of a yellowish color. back here.
I actually really do like that porch now. All your browns and oranges and yellows.
Yeah, trying to. I mean, I didn't do it exactly the same way. I did it my own way, but it's a quickie.
Well, I'm sure you've made Eustace proud.
Oh, good. Okay, this is our drawing of Courage the Cowardly Dog and Eustace and Muriel, his wife. And that's it for this particular segment of the program. We're going to take 5, have a quick break, and we'll come back and start a sketch of a character that I really, really loved when I was growing up. A cartoon called The Mighty Hercules. Not the Disney version, and not the live action Hercules, but a cartoon from 1963. Stay with us. We'll be back shortly. This is Mike Jones Draws. we'll be back. Thanks for your patience. Every once in a while, I got to take a quick break. All right, I'm going to start a brand new drawing. And I guess once we finish this one, we're going to go on to everybody's favorite Johnny Bravo, apparently. Johnny Bravo needs, maybe we should do him first. But we're all set up to do this character that I wanted to do. And he's more in the...
If you want to see Johnny Bravo, just come back next
Just
week.
come back next week and we'll do Johnny Bravo, I promise. And whatever else you guys want, just name it. If the overwhelming response, we'll get the overwhelming thumbs up from us, you know. So just try to keep them. Try to remember that these drawings, these particular kind of drawings, need to be of a simpler nature. They're not Norman Rockwell's, okay?
Boris Vallejo.
You know.
Show me a dragon
so-
breathing fire being struck down by a mighty barbarian.
I got a really cool picture of Popeye battling a sea dragon on a ship.
See, that sounds cool.
And it has a lot of good color in it, and I'd like to do that one. Popeye's always been a favorite of mine, and I always wanted to do a scene where he was in action using his super strength from his spinach, you know. Either beating Bluto up or beating up something, you know. All right, so what we're doing here is a cartoon from the 1960s called The Mighty Hercules. And it's more in the vein of characters that I like. This is sort of a superhero from the ancient past. Everybody has heard of Hercules. There's been many versions of Hercules over the years. This particular one were a series of like 128 short 5-6 minute cartoons done by a man named Joseph Oriolo. Developed this cartoon based on the Hercules legends, but taking quite a few liberties with them as well. But it had some great villains. It had a marvelous theme song by a guy named Johnny Nash, who became popular with a song, I think Scotty would know that. I can see clearly now, the rain has come. I'm not going to sing it for you, but
Something like that.
and that was in 1970 something. He did that in the early 70s, and he got a big hit with that. But in 1963, he lent his voice to the theme song of The Mighty Hercules, which in itself is quite a rousing tune for a cartoon, and sets the pace, sets the mood for the stories, which are very fast-paced. And I was amazed when I found out all the different animators who worked on this series were actually guys who had worked for Disney and guys who had worked for Warner Brothers, some real big names in the business of theatrical cartoons. And they lent their talents to this show, which was done in limited animation, but in a clever way. They were very fast-paced, and the music was really good in them. I enjoyed them a lot when I was a kid. And if you ever get a chance to watch it, just check it out. Here we go. This is from the opening of The Mighty Hercules. Let's see, where we're going to put him here. Right there.
Thundercats, that's a good one.
Thundercats would be fun to do. Of course, they're a little more complex to draw, but they'd be fun to do. And you'd probably, you'd have to do them all. You'd have to do all 5. Was it 5 of them? And plus, with some picture of, is it Mumra?
Mumra, yes.
Mumra
thank you.
was the villain on the
Yeah, he's pretty
Thundercats.
complex, but yeah. Thundercats.
Thundercats. Thundercats. I remember that show very well. It was one of the few that I really could stomach during that time as far as... I wasn't real that big into He-Man. I don't know why, I just wasn't, because I don't know exactly why, but... This pose kind of reminds me a little bit of Batman's pose in the animated series when he's standing on that building in the beginning of the...
He-Man had a lot of good villains, Michael Martinez.
Yeah, He-Man had some cool villains. Skeletor was pretty cool.
I'm with you on that. Now that I realize it, man, it was Skeletor that I liked more than He-Man for sure.
Well, yeah, he was a more interesting looking character. I mean, with his skeleton face and everything. I just like the simple design of this character. This character always, except if you put him in a Superman outfit, he looked like Superman. He had that same kind of look to his face and everything, even right down to the kind of spit curl on his hair. He's kind of like Superman in the way he looked to his.
Yeah, he almost is identical with Superman, and like
In
just
the
a
face,
headshot.
in the face and all.
Yeah. Lillian Smith, I just tuned in. Like your style. This is awesome. Well, thank you, Lillian. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we're in the this is just the embryo of the drawing. Actually, we're gonna try and get it a little bit cleaner, of course, before we start inking it.
Got a lot of old videos you could pick through, and plenty more to come.
That's right. I was watching some of these Hercules the other day, and I was surprised at how well it holds up in terms of like for a kid to be watching a story. A lot of action, and it just very very well paced, I should say, is the word I'm looking for.
We draw all sorts of things here. Mike is an avid cartoon fan.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
So we're on a cartoon kick here the past couple weeks, just drawing as many cartoon characters as we possibly can, really.
Some of the classics that I remember from my youth, and I'm asking people to give me their favorites from when they grew up. We all had our favorite Saturday morning cartoons growing up.
And next week, Johnny Bravo.
Next week, Johnny Bravo. And this week, The Mighty Hercules. This is one that I wanted to do because I really did dig it. There used to be a show on, and when I was growing up, every weekday afternoon, there was a woman in Indianapolis. Her name was Janie Hodge, and Janie Hodge hosted a cartoon show called Popeye and Janie. It was on every day, Monday through Friday, and they showed all these short cartoons. They showed a plethora of different kinds of cartoons, everything from Mr. Magoo to Felix the Cat to Popeye to Casper. All the short cartoons, and one of the ones that they showed frequently was this one here, The Mighty Hercules, which I just got a big kick out of as a kid, because I've always been, had a particular fondness for the superheroes. And Hercules is, I guess you could call him that. He's an ancient superhero.
He's the original superhero.
The original superhero. And we just wanted to do him. I wanted to do this one. This is an easy one to do. This one is a little bit quicker because it's just him. But I want to do one also with all his supporting characters, other villains, and his friends, and the people he protected. His girlfriend Helena, his buddy the Centaur Newton. And of course, there was. I mean, this show had it all, man. I mean, it stole from all the 12 labors of Hercules, and then it also added its own little type of a thing. Inevitably, Hercules would be called off Mount Olympus through this guy on Mount Olympus. This old guy had this rock called the All-Seeing Rock. His name was Dodonus, and he would be looking in this all-seeing rock and see trouble down on Earth and notify Hercules, who would then put on his magic ring because he had been given this ring by Zeus so that he could have super strength on Earth. Otherwise, if he went to Earth, he would have no powers.
Mike.
What?
Hang on.
What am I?
Here, look, read. Here, look.
What
Before
happened?
it goes away. Mike. And music.
Well, thank you so much, Brian. What's his name, Brian?
Lillian.
Oh, Lillian. Yeah, Lillian. I saw you on Facebook on my phone. Yeah, you were commenting on my work. Well, thank you so much, Lillian. You're very kind.
All right.
And I need my picture.
Okay. There you go.
I appreciate you coming by and watching, and I appreciate the fact you like what I'm doing. We're going to try to keep up, the momentum. I really dig doing these kinds of things.
Super Chicken with his super sauce. Justin Mang. Here, wait. Where's Super Chicken? Show me.
Let's look through. I'll show you all the drawings. If you guys are all still there, I'll show you what I got.
Yeah, man. Throw up some Super Chicken.
All right. This is what we did. Well, last week we did this one. This is one we just completed. This is Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Let me get some zoom.
And yep, Courage the Cowardly Dog was the one we just finished coloring and inking today. We started out with a pencil sketch of it. And we did Secret Squirrel last week. And his pal, Morocco Mole.
I dig you, man.
I love this one. It came out pretty good.
Life's a garden.
And Danger Mouse was on the boards the week before that. British cartoons, British secret agent, Danger Mouse, and Penfold, his trusted assistant, fighting against Silas Greenbacks. And then we did, before that, we did Inspector Gadget
Keep it flat.
and Brain and, what's her name?
Penny.
Penny, that's right. Before that, we did Super Chicken
Now there's
and
your
Fred. Now this one was from the George of the Jungle show from 1969.
That's that super sauce.
And he will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss. He will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should know. There is someone you can turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Yeah, that was a great show. I love this. This cartoon is a really funny cartoon. And I guess we got started on the cartoon kick by doing Captain America. A Jack Kirby ode to the creator of Captain America. And we did that on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a, you know,
It's our latest.
as an ode to,
our latest tirade.
yeah, so we've just been doing one a week. And now we're up to our 7th one, and this is going to be the Mighty Hercules.
Super chicken, super sauce. His lion partner always holding the martini. Neither of them.
Yeah.
Neither of them wear pants. I don't. There's
No.
something going on that show.
Well, you know, a lot
That's super
of
sauce.
those anamorphic superheroes don't wear pants, man. I mean, El Kabong. Remember El Kabong on Quick Draw McGraw? He didn't wear pants.
Yeah.
Quite a few of them don't wear pants, man. It's kind of weird.
And they all drink.
Well, Fred most notably. Fred,
My, how times have changed, huh?
yeah, they wouldn't let a character on TV be holding a martini in his hand today.
Well, yeah, but not for kids.
I mean, they would on Adult Swim or something, maybe.
The Tick. Now that's a whole cast.
The Tick is one of my personal favorite satires on superheroes, and there's absolutely no question that was an outstanding show.
Absolutely. American made.
The Fledermaus,
Later, man.
Sewer Urchin.
You gotta watch.
I loved his bad guys, Chairface Chippendale, and Filth. Chairface Chippendale, who wanted to carve his name in the moon, and he only got CHA is all as far as he got. And so the moon, and every time you see the moon in that cartoon, it says CHA on it, which I thought was just hilarious.
He's like
Good stuff, good stuff. Justin, I've added the Tick to the list.
Okay, the Tick it is. I love drawing the Tick. I'd love to draw all those characters.
Like I say, that's a whole cast.
I mean, yeah, it's you really have to draw them all. You can't just draw one. I mean, you could draw the Tick and Arthur by themselves, I guess. It wouldn't be.
It's a big list, Justin.
Yeah, it's a big list.
But yeah, definitely belongs on there. If only we could do this 7 days a week.
Oh man, we'd be loving life, and we'd have a lot of drawings done.
You know, taking Arthur would be good though.
Taking Arthur would be a fun one to do. I've drawn the Tick several times actually, on my own. I'd have to dig up some of those drawings, but I have a lot of cartoon characters that are all
That's one somebody would
that
buy.
I've drawn over the years.
That's a guaranteed sell. Like I would want to buy it. Definitely like what you're doing here with his arms.
Yeah, it looks kind of great. Angles a little wrong. I like my 60 page in there.
From the last time I checked, 49. In the last couple of minutes. What's your but I don't have a text history with me. But I put it, it just said Brian.
Yeah.
texted you. I didn't hear your phone go.
5019 272 5019.
Yeah.
Oh, DG.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't sign it.
There's DG.
Yeah, okay. Just expand it.
How long we got into this? Not too long, right?
Well, this drawing, I don't know, but we're 2 hours, 23 minutes live today.
That's not bad so far, is it?
No, what do you mean bad? What are you talking about? No,
I said that's not bad.
no, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's good. I wish it could be every day.
I wish it could be every day, and yes, me too, man. I'm with you on that.
Most times.
So, I don't know, I feel like you couldn't have more than 30 minutes into this right now. I need to run a timer like I used to.
Yeah, man. What do you gotta start being more consistent, man. That timer is a good idea. That way we can kind of gauge it. Okay, well, ain't too much more to this drawing than that, man. Than what I actually was. It's not quite right. Still don't look right.
Yeah. Dude, that's awesome right there. That's awesome. That's an awesome beginning of something and you know it.
For any of you that are just tuning in for the first time, this is Mike Jones Draws, where we draw a bunch of weird stuff. Have a good time doing it.
Well said.
I'm just going to give this a bare minimum on this, color it next week,
We'll put it on a t-shirt.
and I'd wear this t-shirt. I'd wear a Mighty Hercules t-shirt. I love this character. I'd like to see. Well, I mean, I like the Disney version that they did also, but this was the first one I ever saw. Besides live action Hercules movies back that were did in the late '50s, I watched those with great zeal too. I enjoyed Steve Reeves as Hercules. He was like the first bodybuilder movie star before Arnold Schwarzenegger set the pace for people like Schwarzenegger to follow in his footsteps. And he was the first muscle man superhero of the movies. That was Steve Reeves. All right, we're not going to do too much more detail on this.
Closing impediment, I got you.
There are a few little touch-ups that I will make to it when I finalize it. But essentially, that's pretty much how it's going to be right here.
I mean, I know it's just a sketch, just like a concept, nowhere near anything finished, but it's just a cool example of the way it is.
I'll probably use this up.
Why, thank you, Lillian. So, Mike, she says, I enjoyed your show. Are you always on Sunday afternoon, same time?
Yes, well, generally the same time. It depends on how late my producer arrives.
It's
However,
a rough schedule, but yeah.
It's a
every
rough
Sunday.
schedule, but every Sunday we try real hard to be here, yes.
No later than
And we hope you'll join us. We thank you so much for your support.
we might start as early as 2, we might
Yeah.
start as late as 5.
We're very inconsistent, but we do come on the air sometime for at least for an hour or so. Generally after 3:00, somewhere around 4:20.
You'll get nothing but
No.
honesty from us.
No pun intended, but somewhere around 4:20. Yes, we'll be honest. We're honest with you. Yeah, we're not getting the big paychecks yet, so we're not adhering to the tight.
But we got the vision, we got the
schedule.
dream,
We got the
we
dream.
got the talent.
Well, thank you. Okay, so
We would love to do it more than just one day a week.
absolutely, all the time. I'd like to do it all the time.
Mike works 2 jobs. I got a job to work. You know, like you say, it's a dream, one day to have, just a big department store full of nothing but Mike Jones Jaws stuff,
Wouldn't that be nice, huh? All right, well, here's our drawing of Hercules. I'd say that that's fair. Actually, yeah, that looks a little bit better. I'm gonna come back when I come back next week and tweak this out and ink it and color it, put all the detail into it. It will look a lot better.
Nah, I doubt it.
But right now, it's in a pretty good shape for to get started on it. That was pretty quick. We did that in about 30 minutes. Knocked that one out. Knocked this
30,
sketch.
Less than an hour.
And it is just a sketch, but we did the same thing with all the drawings we've been doing the last couple of weeks. We do the pencil version, and then come back the next week and finish it up, ink it, and color it. And that seems to be working out for us. This will be drawing number 7. I'm not including the logo on this, although I must tell you guys a little secret. I love this character so much. I'm going to be doing another drawing of him and his supporting cast of characters. I'm going to be doing that on the side, on my own time because it's going to take a little longer than I have on the air to do it. And this is just a pet thing I want to do. And I will keep you updated on that and show it to you when it's finished. And I think you'll appreciate it. It's Hercules and his entire cast of characters with the Mighty Hercules logo as well. But here is the opening shot from the beginning of every cartoon. After they sing the theme, you see Mighty Hercules raise his arm up and get the power from the lightning. That he has a magic ring that he has to wear when he's on Earth, or else he won't have his super strength. If he leaves Olympus without the magic ring, he won't have any super strength when he gets to Earth. It's a pretty cool concept. Of course, they gave him like a Green Lantern type of a thing. Without he's got a weakness. If he doesn't have his ring, he's at the mercy of his enemies and stuff. It was it was a simple concept, but it was well done, and I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys will enjoy this drawing. And what else we got planned for today? What else was I going to do today?
Paint the fence, wash the dog.
Ah, yes, whitewash the fence. Yes. Yes, well, I have an idea how to get somebody else to do that for me. I'll Huckleberry Finn. Talk him in. Or was it Tom Sawyer that talked the guy into whitewashing the fence? I forget.
I didn't have any plans.
Anyway.
Plans was finish Courage and start Mighty Hercules.
I want to thank everybody who came today. Lillian Smith, is that her name?
Yes, it is, Mike.
Lillian Smith, thank you so much for your kind words. Card Stuntman, your appreciation and your support is always, always appreciated.
Justin Mang, Mike Martinez.
Mike Martinez, I'm
Vanessa
really happy you
Griffith.
came by. My son, Nick.
Nick Jones.
God bless you for and anybody else that you got to come by today.
Mandy Hoffman.
Mandy Huffman, my beautiful sister, thank you. I love you so much.
Elle Bowman.
I'm wondering who's noticeably missing today is Sierra.
True.
However, I think I know why.
Okay.
Sierra found a couple stray cats. Sierra found a couple of tiny babies that were left to their own devices that were not weaned yet. They still need milk.
All it takes
So
is one little meow. Little meow.
She has went to. I think the last time I talked to her, she's going to head in for the store to find some kind of milk and an eyedropper to feed this little animal. And I could hear it in the background going meow 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 meow. Poor little thing, sounded like it was really hungry. So Sierra's probably dealing with that right now, but
Adorable.
I'll find out more about that this evening, I'm sure. She'll call me. But anyway, thank you for indulging us today. I hope you enjoyed our little drawing of the Mighty Hercules and the finishing up of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Next week, after we do this, we're going straight to Johnny Bravo for all you Johnny Bravo fans. Yeah, Johnny Bravo. Always loved him. So in the meantime, I guess we're going to say goodbye and thank you very much for coming. I know you're Nick. He's a great guy. Yes, he is. Brian Smith.
It's
I'm
Lillian Smith.
sorry, Lillian. I can't read it.
See, he can't read.
I can't read that word.
The
Oh,
screen
Lillian. It is Lillian.
It's blurry.
You know my son. Well, that's fantastic. And he told me he was going to send a few people my way today. And I think, and you're right, he is a beautiful guy, and he has a beautiful family, and he needs all the friends he can get.
Hey, don't we all?
Don't we all? We appreciate you being his friend, and thank you for coming and being our friend today. Come back next week and every week. It's a party here at Mike Jones Draws every week. It's just fun, and we sure enjoy having everybody come by. Right?
That's it, man.
That's right.
Name of the game.
So thank you all again. Have a wonderful Sunday, a wonderful week. Stay safe and keep your pencil sharp and keep drawing. This is Mike Jones saying, have a good one. We'll see you next week.
So long, Internet.
So long, everyone.